Hello friends, welcome to HR Box channel. In this video, we are going to talk about what is HR strategy plan and the steps that how to create your HR strategy plan. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel. This way you're supporting us and it gives us hope to create more videos. Let me ask you a question. What it comes to your mind when you heard the word HR strategy plan? I know all HR professionals know what is HR strategy plan, but unfortunately, majority of them are not able to create it. And that is the main reason why most of the companies or organizations, they ask the third party to create it, like HR consultancy. They ask the HR consultancies to create the HR strategy plan for their organization. Before I walk you through the HR strategy plan, let me explain it what is organization strategy plan. Friends, it is because if you don't know the organization strategy plan, you wouldn't be able to develop the HR strategy plan because the HR strategy plan comes under the organization strategy plan. Remember a tree, like assume the organization strategy plan is a tree, while the HR strategy plan is a branch of it. Organization strategy plan is a long-term plan, normally for 1, 3 to 5 years, and it shows that where the organization is currently in terms of human resources, in terms of budget, in terms of services, so overall, where the organization is and where the organization would be or will be in the future, and the process that how to set objective to achieve their goals. This is called organization strategy plan. But an HR strategy plan is a plan which help the organization or help the companies that how to manage their human resources or how to manage their people to achieve the organization goal. This is called human resource strategy plan or HR plan. How? CEO of an organization has responsibility to develop the organization strategy plan. And to develop organization strategy plan, the CEO will set a meeting and invite all the head of departments. For example, they invite the HR director, finance director, program director, logistic director, IT directors. They ask all the head of departments or directors to come and sit in the meetings. So during that meetings, the CEO will share their goals. For example, the CEO would say that I have planned in the next couple of years, maybe in the next 3 years, to open a new branch. This is their goals, that they want to create their organization strategy plan based on it. So they ask all the head of departments to create a strategy plan for their specific department. So from here, as in this video, we are talking about the HR strategy plan. So let's go and talk about HR strategy plan, that after the first meeting, what the HR director or HR head of department should do. So for you as an HR director or HR head of departments, when you want to create an HR strategy plan, remember to ask 3 questions from yourself. Who we should hire, and how we should train them, and finally, what we should do to keep the employee motivated and retain them for a long period of time. These 3 questions is very important to remember before starting the first step to create an HR strategy plan. I'm repeating the questions. Whom we should hire, how we should train them, and how we should keep them for a long period of time. So now you know, let's go step by step that how to create an HR strategy plan. The 4 simple and easy steps to create an HR strategy plan, which is very, very important. Step number 1, know the organization goal. Friends, if you don't know the organization goal, you wouldn't be able to create your HR strategy plan. As I mentioned with an example, your CEO would say that they want to open a new branch. So this is the goal, as I gave you an example at the beginning of this video. So this is their goal, to open a new branch. Remember this. Step number 2, check the current situation. Friends, you have to know the current stats of your human resource departments. For example, the goal is to open a new branch and currently you have 100 employees. You have to know that how many employees currently you have and how many employees you are going to hire. And for example, how many managers, how many officers, how many assistants you are going to hire. So you don't know this, but you have to know this. How? You might ask this question, how we should know this? By having a regular meeting with head of departments, with finance, IT, logistic, all head of departments. So they will let you know that if we open a new branch, how many staff each department needs. So this is very important, you have to know in the second steps. Step number 3, set HR goal. Friends, in this step, you as a HR director or as a head of HR, you have to know what does HR need to do. For example, if you're going to hire 30 employees, how long it will take to hire these employees, and what types of training do they need, how to train them. Step number 4, make a sample plan. Friends, for you as an HR director or as a head of HR, you should make a plan that who does what and by when. This means you have to make a plan for your entire team, that who should do what and by when. For example, if you're going to hire 30 employees, the recruitment manager or the recruitment team should hire 30 employees in the next 3 months. And there should be another plan for the HR manager, or maybe for other member or for your team, that how to train them. Or maybe you have a specific plan for those who has responsibility to manage the HRMI system. When you hire the new employees, they should update the HRMI system. Friends, if you follow these 4 steps, I guarantee that you will be able to create an HR strategy plan. And don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos.